I don't know. Something happened. Didn't get any notice. My monitor just froze. Streamlabs says I'm on. But I don't see anything. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's really... Oh, I hate my internet. Well, welcome back, everyone. Sorry, for some reason, I just disappeared. Got no notice of it. Just disappeared. I look over at the monitor, I'm like, oh! It's frozen on Twitch. It's frozen. Great! Wonderful. Yeah, apparently my internet just kicked me and said goodbye. For a hot minute. It's a good time. Good time. It's interesting. Sorry about that all. You know, just for that, everyone gets one.
Has this ever happened to you?
I don't think I'll ever laugh again.
Ugh, your punchline is so predictable.
I want to tickle my funny bone.
Well, look no further than Awkward Joke of the Day. With your daily dose of Awkward Joke of the Day.
Yeah, I just figured, I don't know how long I figured it out.
The laughter doesn't ever stop.
I think it's going one way and then it goes another.
I now have muscle from all the laughter.
Awkward Joke of the Day by Awkward Hero is guaranteed to be your best moment in a 30-second dose. Get Awkward Joke of the Day at Walgreens, CVS, or wherever social media can be found.
Last night, I went to a silent auction. I won a dog whistle and 2 mimes.
That was the awkward joke of the day.
Anyway. God, I love these. My favorite redeem by far. That or changing the lights. Anyway. I forget what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the dropping of everything. That was the weird part, though. Music kept going. Everything kept going. Streamlabs didn't even say anything. And then I look over at the at Twitch. And I'm like, oh, I did that a while ago. Cool. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, now we're going to use the callout function. That's where we were. I got to find it, though. It's furniture. Notes. There we go. All right, and call out. Where are you? Oh, it's somewhere in here. Can you see how much I use it? Hyperlink. We'll need that one too. There's call out. Yeah, general notes. Okay. So for this one, these are, nope, that's not the right one. Let's just give me a little break line, grid line, outer marker. These are all dimension tools, dimension tape. And if you see me doing something, you're like, what? Huh? Revision cloud. No, where? Am I being punked? Fixture control frame tool. No, that's not what I want. Okay, I'm just gonna use, oh wait, it's right here. It's right in front of me. All right, we're gonna call out text. We're gonna write LEDs should be placed on underside of lip for staircase. Okay. Except for it's supposed to be all in caps, but that's... Oh, it flipped what it was. Could just do these manually too. That's the funny part. D's. Of tread. That's the, I think that's the technical term. I'll have to find my... And then we're also going to specify that here and down here. Oh. So let's add a little arrow to that. Boom. That's right, guys. I can make arrows just instantly appear. Arrow, boom, appear. Not a big fan. Oh, I want to change this to dims. And I just want to bring that in. Yeah, like that. Maybe I don't want it to be dims. Labels? Okay. So now it's just making it pretty. There we go. Okay. And then up here. I also want to add a note, a general note, just LED. Oops. And caps already. LEDs should... LED diodes. Why does that not look right? Diodes. Yep, there it is. Should be... should not be visible to audience. Diode, no. LED diodes. Let's see, because she gave me... No, that was for the fogger. Like, okay, have you back on the TV if you need me. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Dirty. Enjoy your... whatever you're doing. LED diodes should be placed be out of audience, shouldn't see book reading and possible nap. Ooh, sounds nice. My advisor did say I should take a nap this week. Audience shouldn't see LED diodes when placed on set. Okay, and then we're gonna do that. We're gonna another call out for here. I'll line it with this. This one should be LED should be placed on the underside of handrail. Underside and down stage part of handrail. Oh, I did it backwards again. All right, that's not a big deal. All right, we'll put this note here. Except for I want it to be straight down. So we'll do that. Can I flip this so it's on the other side? No, it doesn't look like I can. Maybe that. No, that just extends that length. Okay, well, in that case, I'm just gonna make my own. Because I can just do that. LEDs. Okay, so there we go with that. I'm telling you to take a nap. I might tomorrow. Thing is I have to pick up my kids at 2 o'clock. I feel like that's like I want to take the nap before I pick them up rather than after, because they're kids and I don't take naps really well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have to be really tired. But I haven't been sleeping well the last few days. I don't know why. It's not anxiety or anything else, because I don't feel any of that. Or I've just gotten to a point in my life where I'm always so exhausted, or I'm always so anxious that maybe I just never notice it anymore. Come on. So close. There we go. I don't know. I need to get back into the... Ooh. I need to get back into therapy. But... our insurance is going to change soon because... job, she gets fantastic insurance. So I was waiting for that to happen before I tried to get a new specialist or go when the semester starts. So that's it's a logistical thing, because if anyone's ever dealt with insurance in America, they know. If you don't have the right insurance and then you get set into someone for care, then it's going to cost you an arm and a leg to continue, and it's just the whole thing. All right, so we've got those marked down. Now let's take a look at here. These LEDs... I think these ones I'm just gonna put upstage. Okay. Good. I'm sure my professor would be like, well, why aren't you using the polyline tool? Because I don't want to. Because it's all the same. All right. Here. Oh, these are all unstyled. I have to go fix that. I have to change all my text to be styled. Okay. The reason I want to get this done today is I want to send it over to our technical director too. So that he can take a look and tell me what is possible, what is not. So that's also why I prioritize this today. LEDs. Should place at 45-degree angle. Okay, what did I do with that jig? I made a jig for this. There it is. I made a jig for this. There's my jig. The jig, basically, the jig has it so that when the door frame is here, then you have the light like here, and then it hits the back. It's the little red thing I was showing you guys earlier. So that's our jig. I just need to trace it. Actually, I can just copy it. Do a little jig. Hey Casey, welcome in. That's right. Do your dino dances. No, I don't want alignment. I want... Okay, because we're not drawing this to scale, so we're drawing this for clarity. So this, let's see. we're going to add a note here. We are working on the plot for my show. The plot for a plot that I'm working on. So this is what's called a Setelex. So we're building the, like, I'm putting LED on the set because our color in this show for me represents ghosts. And there's a lot of spirits that haunt this house. And it's talked about all the time. So the idea is that the LEDs will sparkle on along with some other lighting fixtures I have. Bouts of color as we go. So I'm just trying to kind of give myself the best workaround for it. I was showing off earlier the rest of the plot. So this is the electrics. So all these lights will be configured in different ways. Physical props eventually. So these ones are, yeah. So this is a show that's going to be mounted in February. And so right now this is just the plans for it all. So the scenic designer provided me the scenic plans before we went on break. And so now it's my turn. It's my turn to come through this. So I have some special spots here. So that's our doors and our windows, and this one is that. We have a fogger. So now I'm working on the Setelex. And so that's just me specifying where I'm going to be putting these LEDs that I was working on. So we have a bunch of LED diodes. This is a little rig that's going to go on like top of the archway and to the side of the archway so that you can see the diodes shine, but not necessarily the lights. I still need to double check, make sure 45 is what I want. I'm pretty sure that's what I want because 60 is going to be too steep and not going to catch the thing. 30 is too shallow and it'll get lost behind the archway. But I think 30 would be the other option. But right now I have a 45 one, so but yeah, so that's what we're working on. We're trying. I want to get to some Minecraft, but first I have to do some work. So that's the goal right now, is just to get this done. So we're gonna do I'm just going frame. Put it in there. I'm currently building my house blueprints. Make me cry these days. So that's the funny part, is I had to do this while I was also doing my finals for my lighting design class. And so I'm not, yeah. And I was finishing a show at the same time I had to update all the stuff. And so that was working on this plot. I just kind of powered through it for a couple days. Wait, is this a 60-degree rig? Could have sworn this was the 45. Hey, Jax.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Oh. It is the right angle. It's just being weird. I don't know what that's about. You gotta love the random clips that pop up. Wait, did it play 2? Maybe it didn't. Okay. Anyway. I'm just here. I get on them for not doing what's on the plan. They get on me for not having stuff on the plan. It's good stuff. Yep, that's basically so. The second day I get back, I have to present this to my colleagues, my peers, and then they get to tell me all the things I did wrong. And so that's the fun part of this whole going to school thing. No, I need this one. There we go. It's so weird. I still don't think that's a 45-degree angle, though. It's supposed to be. It's a 60-degree angle. What the hell? So it's the wrong angle. So yeah, so they get to tell me all the things I did wrong. And it's a good time. So I get to look forward to that when I get back from break. Okay, so we're just gonna draw the angles I need. That should be also at a 45-degree angle. And then we're gonna reconfigure these ones. To be the correct angles. Fortunately, the depth doesn't matter so much on these. It's the... But... Wait a sec. This was the... Oh, because I held it the wrong... Oh, man. Is this going to still stick? I put it the wrong way. That's why. Now that I'm looking at the jig... It's supposed to go like that. I was having it like that. It's supposed to go like that. I'm not only know how I'm showing. Awkward. Well, now I'm wondering, is the 60-degree the right one? Because the original jig I made had the block. Like, this is supposed to, like, you put it on it and then mount it and then you screw in the parts, you know, on the screw holes I didn't make. But this one I built it so that it had, like, accounted for the framing because it's 1x3. I was like, I don't need that because I need to see the angles. Well, looky there. These are the same ones. Nope. This is the 45-degree one. No, this is a 30-degree one. Why did I get rid of the 45-degree one? The one I was most confident on it being the answer, I got rid of. See, this is what I'm telling you. I'm not in the headspace to be doing homework. My brain has been shutting off. Okay, why aren't you selecting this? There we go. Thank you. There we go. Bring this one over. So. There we go. And again, fortunately, it doesn't have to be perfect. So it can have that. I mean, I would like it to be closer to it, not that obviously bad. That does change, some things, though. Let's see. Let's just, yeah, we'll do that. Things don't have to be perfect, but I want them to be perfect. That's the problem. That's the problem, folks. So we just continue the 45 to object. There we go. Anyone else have that problem? Where you could do a lot less work and still do fine? Okay. Great. I could do a lot less work and do just as fine. Frame. All right, and then we're gonna dimension the angle here. Not length. I want angle dimension tool. This one to this one. Oh yeah, that is a 135-degree angle. Which is still 45. I was like, why is it saying 135? Because it's 90 and 45. That's 135. But I don't want it that specific. I just want it to 0. There we go. 135-degree angle. That better? Ugh. Let me take off the fill. No. Oh, that was why. I turned off the wrong one. Let those arrows shine. Sir, that's how I live my life. Well, there you go. No, that's just really the thing. Oh, because the line goes through it. Well, we can pull that. No, I can't. Ugh. Why? Do what I want. Oh, we have to add the fill. But it cuts off the arrows, and I don't like that. I mean, I guess this is part of my strength too, because again, I finished a lot higher scores than some of my peers. Sometimes I do no work and feel great. Hey, that's when I feel the greatest. That's when I do no work. All right. Because I need to... Well, I just want to show where the LEDs are. There we go. Well, I guess the LEDs would go here, because that would be... Because if they go out here, then they're more visible. So yeah, it's going to be right here anyway. So I'm doing extra work for no reason. Because I want the dimension out here. Hello, Christmas? What? Spotify, you drunk? I guess technically it's not Christmas. Oh no, it's called Warm Memories from the Lo-Fi Christmas album. Antigua. All right. Then we're gonna put little rectangle. We're gonna rotate this little rectangle. We're gonna add a little make a smaller little rectangle. We're going to rotate that little rectangle and put it in place. There. Okay. Then let's add a little text. LED tape. No. I am someone for the 90 degree. So we'll have to move it over a little bit, but that's okay. You know, I will say this is one reason why I loved AutoCAD. Everything was just kind of placed nicely. Just pressed a few buttons here and there. Okay. These. Let's go here. Beautiful. No, but I will save. Beautiful. My problem is I specified behind an archway, so let's go ahead and, because I specified that, I need to specify where the archway is. So we're gonna get rid of the fill on this, just like we have no fill on the frame. Pop this forward. Set to front. If you have any questions about anything I'm doing on here while you're hanging out with us during this co-working stream, feel free to ask. I'm an educator by trade, so it is quite normal for I to answer questions. And I encourage it. Okay. Just send this to the front will be better. Send to front. Great. Okay.
Fucking take.
Is that my ball brother? Yes, it is. And that's my ball brother. Welcome in, GC. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta mail you your package. It's on my desk. On my to-do list. There we go. This one to this one. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm a little tired, but I'm also enjoying. I still am on break for school, so I do have some schoolwork I need to work on. That's what I'm doing right here. Just trying to get stuff done. This is the first show that I'm working on. Well, I appreciate that. I always love to see and hear your shiny voice. Shiny bald voice, even if it's not that at all. So yeah, so I'm building what's called the Settlex, which are basically I'm telling things that we have to build. In this case, we're building LED tape everywhere because these are going to represent little ghosts that fly through the house. I'm excited. I've been my shiny voice and me, shiny voice, shiny. Yep, there you go. Look, I'm not known as the normal hero here. But yeah, so if I hold myself accountable by saying that I am doing it for other people, in this case, I'm doing it for all of you, then I'm gonna do it because I have trauma related to disappointment, disappointing others. So I am using my trauma to my benefit. And if I can get this done in the next 45 minutes, I'm gonna reward myself with some Minecraft, which I'm doing pretty good. I still have the notes to do, but I don't think I'm gonna do the notes today because I have all these notes right here that my instructor gave me, and they're not hard. That would take me like 20 minutes. I just don't want to do it right now. I don't want to do that. I wanted to do this. I wanted to get this done. And then I'm going to get my sheets done, make all my sheets right, which is some of the notes. So they'll get addressed. But I think I can get this done pretty quickly. Yeah, this is the big part of it, is just making sure this is done right. Okay, so I'm gonna put a box around this, send it to back. Well, that's the thing. So I was supposed to do all this yesterday. I was gonna do it off stream and just because I wanted to actually do some soldering today on stream, but I have to get new flux because my flux just isn't right. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. Line type, we're gonna make this a dashed line type 2. I'm gonna leave it white. And then this arrow should be like this. Oh shoot, it's a call out box. Okay. We're just gonna copy this and do our own custom text box instead. And then I think I'm done. I think I did it all. Go me. This really doesn't benefit anyone else. It only benefits me. But yeah, I would normally do something like a true co-working stream, but I talk through my drafting problems. No, it needs to be labels. But I'm gonna make one change here. It drives me nuts when people do notes and then it's not centered in a box like this, or to whatever angle that you're supposed to be doing. So yeah, but thanks for hanging out with us while you're, I assume, on a break from work. Maybe you're just working and joining us. Maybe you're just doing your own thing. So yeah, I was gonna do like the Pomodoro technique, but I don't know. It sometimes works great for me, and sometimes it's just too much. So I am gonna flip this one as well. We're gonna go right justification, so it's next to the note. You're in my pocket as ever, but I do need to get back. TTYL. Love you, GC. Work hard. Hardly work. A little bit of both. Most importantly, take care of your beautiful self. All right. So we've got that. Again, I think I don't know. Putting the text. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Send it back. But I'm gonna do it, and then if I get the note, I'll fix it. It's done. I think it looks better. I think it looks better, and truthfully, style is part of this whole thing. That way I can do this here. We've had a lot of fun friends come in today. Some I haven't talked to in a while. So glad any of you joining us today. I know. Holiday season's always weird because you have to spend time with everyone, but then and so it interrupts the normal flow because everyone's doing everything. Of course, that changes my rectangle. Send to back. No, send to back. Thank you. We are getting ready to go back to Disneyland. That's what this is making me think. Good bot, everyone. Tell SiriBot that they're good. They're always on top of it. I love it. I love it. Okay, and then we need another one that just goes down from this text box. With a little arrow. Gorgeous. This one, do I want to do that? I think I'm gonna leave this one alone because ooh, what happened there? Oh, either the puppy saw another puppy or needs to go outside, so I might be right back in just a second. I hear you, lady. Let me finish this one little task and then we'll go. I'm pretty sure you need to go to the bathroom. I'm pretty sure you need to go to the bathroom. No, you're supposed to be at a 90-degree angle. What the hell, man? I held shift. Yes, lady. Give me a second. She will harass me until I go. Okay. There we go. Oh, it looks beautiful. Oh, it looks purty. Getting replaced by Siri. SiriBot, I love SiriBot for one reason and one reason only, and that is because she gets the spam bots so quickly. So that is, and when she does, I feel like she deserves a good bot. But you're a wonderful mod. You and GC and all the other mods. There's a lot of mods. We have a lot of mods. Of course, GC is one of my Minecraft mods too. So. All right. I will be right back. I have a little dog that needs to go take care of some business. I'm gonna take the other one too because the other one won't tell me and will just pee on the floor. Hasn't already. So I'll be back. Enjoy the sultry sounds of. Why are you playing Stop playing the Christmas music. Of Munchies by Bagel. But Bagel? Yes, this is literally This is literally it. This is the name. I can't make this up. Be right back. Hello? Hello? Just kidding. There we go. Oh my gosh, dogs are so chaotic. Why are they so chaotic? And I got some beef with my kids now too. I just found like we buy our own poop bags because everyone in the neighborhood wants to blame my kids for poop not being picked up, but it's like there's one neighbor that will literally come up to our door. We have a little lawn area in front of it, and their dog will poop in front of it and then they'll leave it. There's also a stray cat. And so some of the poops I know are not my dogs. My dogs, they're not big dogs, but they're not small dogs either. They're not like teacup dogs. And a cat poop looks pretty distinct. My opinion. But they specifically keep blaming my kids for not picking up the poop. Well, then I found there was like 6 or 7 poop bags just sitting in the dirt of our poop bags. So I get to have that fun conversation when they get home. Yeah, all right. So here we have it. This is the Settle X of the show. Obviously, I don't know if this is all the setup. I might have to go look. So then after I would do that, then I need to set up the paperwork. So in this case, I'll go to 5. And looks like there is I didn't create a viewport yet. So we're going to hop back there real quick, create a viewport. And in this particular case, I'm not worrying about scale. But I'm going to still put it to scale and see what happens. I'm looking for viewport. Create viewport. There we go. Yes, we're gonna send this to Settle X. Drawing number 1. Make sure use drawing labels turned off. Scale. I'm gonna leave at quarter because that's what I drew it. Technically, that's what I drew it as, even though it's not to scale. Because they're scale. These 3 are scaled to 1 foot is equal to 1 inch. This one is a screenshot, so it's not scaled at all. But I'll specify that down here by changing the scale for this. Okay. Looks like we're a little big for the sheet. So let's go back over here. It's really just one piece that needs to be moved, and it needs to be over here anyway. Let's go back to the paperwork. Settle X. No booms for this show. All right, and then so that's good. Oh, I need to add the first revision. No key for this one. Yeah, no key for this one because there's no actual instruments, which means I don't need a legend either. I'll have to change that on the paperwork. Sir, I had to physically bring my dog inside because she was barking at the neighbor's trash bin. Gotta love dogs, don't you? All right, so that's basically set and good. Oh, I need to bring this a little bit more up. I'm really just getting it into place. I'm not, because I have to do all my paperwork, including what's known as light rate. My light rate paperwork. I can bring this one up more too. And my professor did recommend doing elevation for it? No, I just want to go straight up. Thank you. Go like right there. Which I might do, because I might just take his elevation. Problem is, I don't like how his elevation looks. And then I need to talk to technical direction about the border being added. Okay, but this is, let me just double check again. It should be good now. Because that's actually the paper size. I just wasn't paying attention to it. Oh, no. Went a little too high. Got cut off by the border. Okay. I thought it was good. It was not. Well, I really just need that. Because we're going to move it at a 90. Oh, no. Stop grabbing random parts of other parts of scenery. There. Main part of it's part of the scenery I don't really care about. Originally, I was going to put it LED on all these little boxes. I've decided to use movers to light them instead. Nope, still. Okay, I'm just gonna make this smaller then, because I don't want the two pieces to overlap. Where is scale? Nope, that'll scale the individual pieces. It's not seen it as a scalable object. Great! Wonderful! Fantastic! We can make... Let's see. Let's do some rearranging then. Oh, I didn't put a label on that. Let's bring this over here. Let's go ahead and shrink this down. And then we can make this a little smaller too. Actually, if I bring this callout box down, then I can lower. Let's go ahead. Now it's just all about getting the right. It's just making it pretty now. Getting the work done's not hard. It's making it pretty. But now I can take this. It's because this is a really large piece. And can we bring it down some? So it's not overlapping, but it's close. Ooh. Yeah, like that. And before I dedicate too much more time to this, make sure it fits all in the border. Gorgeous. So now I'll go ahead and finish that up. Except for we're gonna come from a different direction now. So let's line up the center. Perfect. Draw that to there. Draw that to there. Boom. Actually, this should just be on, well, leave it there because I don't think I have the general notes on that page. Perfect. Gorgeous. I love it. And 15 minutes to spare. You know what that means, guys? You know what that means? Minecraft. Yay. All right, save the work. Anything else I'll have to get done later. Could I do all my notes instead in that 15 minutes? Yeah, I could. I want to play Minecraft. For what? I already had launched up and everything. Let's go ahead and update. Go into Minecraft. Let's turn off caps locks too. Finished work. Now time for mines. I started a survival world today on Minecraft and I'm loving it. Yeah, so I spent the last couple days trying to get some things updated. Here's my goal. I'm gonna give you guys a big picture. So there's systems that I created when I first created the community server. And his needs some cute free skins, please. Ubu. And then those things were kind of built in an arbitrary way where I didn't have a plan. And now I have a plan, but a lot of the things were in the way. And so that's where we get into where we are now. Let's go ahead, turn off that. There you go. And so I made some changes over the last couple days. So let's take a look at those changes. So, and I'm still in the middle of it. It's almost done. But you'll notice there's one thing missing. We had to get rid of the sugarcane farm. It was in the way. So, the seaweed farm is now going to live under, now that I have the design fixed, it's going to live underneath. It works now correctly because I have found I had 5 blocks worth of seaweed from doing something like this in one harvest. I have yet to yield anything off this monstrosity. So this will be going away. And I think I've said this is going to become the housing area. So I'm not going to anyone who has a plot, you get to keep your plot. You get a house in what I'm calling the city. Okay, we have the nursery over here. So Doc, Jackie, Abzu all had houses. They get to keep the house. The apartment complex will stay. The zoo will stay because the zoo is going to be part of the city landscape. But all the rest is going. All the other plots are going away. Everyone's going to live up here. I've already built a walkway from over here to the community center. Yes, that's the community center. Community center is going to also go underground. So in here, everything gets sorted. If you want to give stuff to the community center, you just come over here to the chest. You throw it in the chest. Boom. It gets sorted by our team of golems very slowly. We'll talk about what the tower is on the top in a second. So it all then gets sorted. In addition to that, so then you have to go find it. We'll get this organized eventually. I have to send you a tutorial later on how to do it. Right now, it's just literally whatever comes in the sequence goes into the chest. Okay. But I didn't want this to be any taller than the community center, so this is part of why oh yeah, I built a little boat to the community center. This is part of why we had to get rid of the sugarcane farm, is that it was in the way for the community center, because now the community center is going underground. So it'll just keep going down, down, down. I'll look. I know, they're so, I love them. I love them. And then what we're going to be doing next, and keep in mind, feel free to add to this, feel free to adjust, do whatever you want. I've added obsidian here because the river is above this, and I didn't want anyone to be sad. I didn't want anyone to get flooded. So put obsidian here for that purpose. But we're going to build this railway right here is going to take you to the farm. This is our subway station is what I'm calling it. So this one's going to take you to the farm that Jack's Berry Patch put together. This one's going to take you to the beach property. And we're still working on that. I'm still working on that. Hasn't gotten very far because then I was like, oh, this is a perfect spot for the seaweed farm. People get little sites. Okay. Now it's why the seaweed farm had to go here instead of just building it smaller where it was, is because now from the ground level. Oh, I just realized I have two different songs going on. There we go. Let's not do that. This right here, this is what I'm excited about. That auto feeds all the seaweed of the farm. Told you guys, I've been cooking. I've been cooking over the last 2 days. Into this giant box that's on top of the community center. And what it makes is sponge kelp. It just does, it does automatic kelping the entire time. The only flaw right now is that I was using lava, and the lava was causing problems because it spits out the buckets. So was using lavas for that, but now we've switched it over to blocks. I'm going to work on actually trying to get the blocks to auto feed in here, but right now that's going to last a while. Why so much seaweed? So seaweed, when you dry the kelp, it turns into dried kelp. When you block the kelp together, it creates a really good fuel source. And so that's what I'm basically doing, is making a fuel source that's really sustainable to kind of the self-fulfillment of this. Now, we have so many kelp blocks right now because we've had a kelp farm for a long time, and I've been maintaining that kelp farm for a long time. So we literally, see, look, this is all the dried kelp we have. So I can literally just feed this and it'll sustain itself for a long time without, and that's what I've been working on, is just putting all these kelp blocks into it. Eventually what I'd like to do is, once the kelp block is made, it like sorts it into 2 pieces. And so some of the kelp goes up here, some of the kelp goes back down. We're not at that point right now, so I'm not overthinking that. But yeah, that's the whole point of the kelp. So the kelp farm's actually going to run underneath this river. I just pulled it back. I pulled back the river for now so I could make sure I got everything working. And now I'm expanding. And so that's the beauty of this. So this will all be this will all be something else. We're probably gonna have to do the auto furnace somewhere else as well. For those who don't know, this was one of GC's builds that he showed me. This was the first redstone that I actually like messed with redstone, and GC did this as a demo for me. And I like where it's at, but it's in the way of the community center. So I mean, I like it, but I need to move it. So these 2 blocks are going to go around. We're going to expand the shop. So the shop's going to actually expand all the way to the river. We're going to get some more villagers in here for different things. I also spent time working with each. This guy needed paper, and we have a chest full of paper. I learned that it can be used to make sticks. I learned that a couple days ago. I've been watching a lot of Soph streams. And then the Girly Pop SMP they've been building and stuff. So I'm learning all these little tricks, and I've been taking notes. So I'm really excited about this. And why I'm making some major changes. But I have been making a lot of these. So some of these changes I've been making in. That's a different story. I'll tell you in a second. I'm making these in creative because I have all the supplies, but it was getting a pain to go back and forth because I'm actually playing on. I'm playing on what's it called? My Steam Deck. And the buttons are all weird. But I'm just gonna sync a keyboard with it, a Bluetooth keyboard with it, because I'm getting really frustrated with it at times. But I just kept breaking stuff over and over and over again. And I was doing glass, and I was like, So to deal with my anxiety, I've been playing in creative just to get these things set up so that I can go back to survival. So that is a lot of it. So yeah, you'll see I'm flying around right now. And I flip between the two all the time. I'm not feeling bad about it. But the biggest thing about this is I want to make sure it's functional for any community member to come in. They can get all their supplies they need. And it works like a community should. And we have the beach town. We have, I think this is the Iron Golem farm. Yeah, this is the Iron Golem farm. Which I haven't checked on this in a while. But a lot of the stuff we've built is kind of so far out that it doesn't necessarily work right. In that we can't access it. We can't get to it. So that's some of the stuff that just needs to be, by bringing it closer to the village, we can, no, so it looks like it's not working, but part of it is it's out of the spawn range. So so for instance, all the stuff at GC's farm doesn't work as actively unless someone's over there. And so that's sort of the same thing in there too. Is I think it's just out of the spawn range. So that's why I'm saying we're going to get rid of these empty plots. I'm going to make a couple more farms over here. I don't know what yet. Definitely need a wheat farm. And just food farms. Yeah, it does look like he's in a pool. But basically, what's supposed to happen is with a iron golem farm or an iron farm is that it's supposed to push the iron golem to this block. It looks like there's some water. it's supposed to push it towards here. And then that gets them hurt. And then I think it should work because there's villagers inside. I just gotta make it so it flows into the lava block to meet his death. Yeah, I honestly have not even looked at this build. That's what I'm noticing too, is that the water's flowing in too many directions. This is on my list of things to help get working because this is another thing we need. We need iron. We need iron. We need an iron supply. Copper is well abundant, if you didn't know. If you didn't know, we have lots of copper. So yeah, so lot of progress made. I'm gonna leave the tower right now is going the community center. It does need more levels. It just takes a long time to do that because you have to now, because we're going down to dig it out. So I'm gonna build this one to probably be 2 levels, but I wanted to make sure we got some other things done first, since we have so many storage spots and a catch-all. And not to mention all the hoppers in between. Fine, I'll grow up and get in this. You do you. I mean, there's just lots of stuff, but this is the whole point of this town particularly is that it's Ackward Village is intended to be a place where everyone goes to get started. So there's weapons, there's everything that you need to get started. The area around it. What I'm gonna do eventually, it's been on the list for a long time, is add lighting to the outside so that mobs spawn further away from it. Right now, they typically spawn in this area. This is like the big area and on the wall. And we've had the wall get hit a few times because we'll have a creeper come by and then blow up while you're on the other side. He's taken out the wall a few times. But it's well lit for a reason. It's supposed to be a good entry in for anyone to get started and to build. And if you want to play the survival side of things, you can, because all you have to do is leave the village. This area is probably the only area I would stay away from right now because we don't have much light over here. If you want to avoid that, if you want to avoid the survival. But everything in this part, ooh, this needs, that's where they're spawning from. It's the top. There's no light up. There's not enough light up here. Just put those there for Doc. Has the inside got light too? Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. But it's just small things like that we're gonna. The whole point of the village is that it's a place for people to go. That's why there's trees. That's why there's all these things that you can do to get started. And then once the other towns and stuff will be obviously for other resources and stuff. Like we started the beach town. Where is it? Beach town. Started the beach town. It's then a place for people to get more customizey, and these are intended to be like survival style things. I did leave notes for myself. So like I explained, is my goal here at Beach Town is to create resources that aren't available, like the different colored trees and stuff that would be that are in the mod but not in our world because we built the world so many years ago. So that'll be Beach Town is biggest things. Obviously we have locations like GC's lab, where this is basically everything he's built. And trust me, it's a lot. Oh, that was the other thing. I added another thing that I didn't show you guys. We also have a lava farm. Do I have that? Yep. I took out, so this corner has always been an issue with mobs. So what did I do? I turned it into a lava farm. There was a bunch of lava wells up here. Oops. That I've now gotten rid of. And I was going to do an obsidian farm, but from my understanding, you can't do that anymore. So I'm making it so we could have obsidian on the regular, but I built a lava farm instead. So now we can do that. And that then makes this whole this whole area is now mineable. Because that's the top, this is the wall, and that's the top, the platform all the way up there. So this area just got blocked off because I didn't want to fill it in. It was like a dripstone cave. So now we have a lava farm. So now you have more fuels available. For those who don't know, lava is a really good fuel source. It's obviously it's one of the hotter ones. And then I was told to put furnaces instead of blocks for this, which I thought was really smart, because then, okay, oh, I need to smelt this thingamajig. And then you have the fuel source right there. So I'm going to add some, my goal is to get more iron and make like a storage of just iron buckets. But yeah, so like that's just some of the things that I've been working on. This will all come down. I haven't decided what I want to do with it, but I came into so the other day I came in and did survival. I did the tasks I wanted to do in creative, and I was like, okay, time to do some survivaling and making sure everything works and functions the way it's supposed to. And of course, at that exact same moment, a raid came. And it had a Ravager and all this other stuff. Fortunately for me, it did work out that the raid party came in this area. And they were stuck and they just kept falling because they would rush to, I don't know, they were like on some sort of like super speed. I gotta look at that, but they were on some sort of super speed, so they kept falling off because they were moving too quickly, and they would push each other off, and then they would die. So like half the raid was done because it was in there, and I was like, that was too funny. That was too funny. But took out a Ravager with a nether sword after it killed me like 7 times. They were just moving at like a super fast pace. I couldn't keep up with them, and I was on my own, and it was just horrible. And then I don't know if that destroyed the platforms for this, but I wanted to get the same ones as this, and I wasn't on my priority. So I wasn't sure if that's what happened or if they were the steps were pressure plates were moved for other reasons. But yeah, I think I'm moving the shop to be more space because I like the aesthetic. I think it was well put together. But we need more. We have other villager types that we need to add in. So we're going to add more. Also going to try and optimize the library a little, or the enchanting table more, so it can get the maximum 30 enchant power. Just to assist people. But yeah, so that is everything that happened since Tuesday. That's right, folks. This is all since Tuesday. Finished this building. Started building the underground. Got rid of, that happened last night, I got rid of the kelp farm, not the kelp farm, the sugarcane farm. Added the kelp farm to be more functional. Eventually we'll get rid of the stuff in the river, though I might just leave it so that people can harvest as they want. If they need kelp for something. We still have the waterway. We did have a few mishaps when I was building stuff, so I have to fix the, so you can see the water is, there's a few holes and stuff I need to fix. But basically, yeah, that's what I'm working on now, is getting this done. Damn, sir, please take a nap. Actually, well, no. So the rest of my family goes to bed at, right now has been going to bed at like, kids go to bed at 8. My wife can go to about 9:30. Here's the remainder of the sugarcane. And so this has all been happening after they go to bed. I turn on some Evan and Caitlin, watch them create something, and oops, I hit the wrong button there. And have them do some shenanigans with resin while I work on stuff. And they have they're so them and Soph, who's also a Twitch streamer. Evan and Caitlin are YouTubers. They do mostly resin stuff, but they have a Minecraft. They do Minecraft seasons as well. That's a lot of where the inspiration has come, because honestly, when it came to Minecraft, I just played creative for so long that I really didn't do anything else. And so that was kind of the thing was, oh, that's the only problem, is sometimes the clock hits it. Oh well, can't fix that. It'll just slow it down a bit. That's okay. And so I think that's part of it. Is just I've been really inspired watching them. So's doing the girly part SMP challenges. So you're like Mr. Nurse and have fun without me. Yeah, basically. No, I can't go to bed before midnight most days. Like midnight's that's a good bedtime for me normally. And so that's part of it. And I don't want to screw that up either, because I am in college and I do have a lot of late nights normally. So that's the other side of it, is like, I don't want to mess that up. That is the norm for my program. So yeah, we're gonna build a massive kelp farm. I'm basically set up to do it right here. Do note that I did have to do a small update to the, so there was an error with one of the mods. I think Jackie's probably experiencing this right now. There was an error with the minimap mod where I could not continue on unless I updated. So I had to update, and then since I was updating one thing, I updated everything. So everything's updated. The new mod pack is posted in the Discord, so you can just add it. I probably won't do another one unless, like, again, I kept getting errors on this one where things wouldn't work right. I think it was the world map one. It was one of them. Things weren't loading right, things weren't showing right, and it kept giving me an error every time I went into it. So, and it's kind of an important one. My goal is not to update it again for a while. So it was just a small adjustment. but unfortunately, it also gives you an error. Let's see. This is what is this? There's Beach Town. And then I'm looking for the other. What's that? Oh, that's I'm looking to see if the other, because I found. No, because I found it on my Steam Deck. So I have to go back to. Oh, I don't know if it's still there though because of the update. So yeah, so all you have to do is go into Modrinth and fix it. I do like this waypoint mod a lot better than our old one because every time there was a change or you went to a new computer, you lost your progress. That's the farm, right? Yeah. That's Jackie's house then. That's the rail system. So that's the underwater lab. You do need to add a waypoint there. And yeah, there's Beach Town. Wait, oh, this is GC's lab. Yep. So yeah, the house I found is somewhere, must be more north. No, I think it's more. You know what? Let's go find it. Away! Hi ho, Silver. Because there was a really cool house I found. Yeah, I want to see this house. Yeah, I don't know. It was just a really cool house I found when I was looking for Beach Town. Well, I wanted to do a mountain town. And I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it again. But I built a house with it. So like it's like right next to it. Cause I was just like, let's see. Cause I was gonna build like a secret lab. Just for funsies. Come on, go faster. There we go. And the thing is, I know it's on a riverbed. But maybe if I just go through enough of the map, I'll find it. Was it in the jungle? I don't think it was in the jungle. Okay, now we're going past. So let's see what's over here. Okay, it wasn't this far north. But there was, I think I had to go east. No, gotta give it a sec. It's taking some time. Hello? Moo Bloom? That is a site. Okay, so maybe it is bringing the biomes from the mod. I didn't know if it would or not. Okay, we're not there. Did you see the new baby animal update coming soon? No, I didn't. That sounds fun. I have not. I'm going to be a better Minecrafter in 2026. That's my goal. No! Fly! Fly like the wind. See, I'm just going to explore more of the map. And I will find this build. This is a really pretty house. I thought it was Jackie's, and it might be, but because it has a similar design aesthetic to the one you built, but it's Minecraft, so okay. Wait, this looks familiar. Ah, there it is. Here's the house. I found it. I just didn't go enough east. So yeah, there was this house that was just here. It's definitely someone who knew what they were doing, because look. Like, they have stuff. They have a little shaft. They have there was a farm here with the carpet. So this is someone's. This is someone. But the thing is that was this someone who built it? My guess is it was built during an earlier one. Should have marked it. I'm gonna mark it. That's yeah. No, I meant to. And then I did. It could be Padbay. Padbay would have the skill. It's definitely someone from, my guess, from Team, the olden days of Team Cord. But I am gonna mark it now because I have a house here too. I have a little. We'll just go ahead and add a waypoint here. I'm just gonna write Padbay House? Question mark? There we go. And there is the community center waystone. This is another reason why I think I'm gonna add a keyboard for this. So I started building this over here. And the goal was just to build a really big area so I could play with redstoning that wasn't in the middle of everything. But then I found I was good here. I'm like, oh, there's this. And then I saw this area. I was like, oh, there's that area. So I cleared out all, like I flattened all this. Ooh, yay. Oh yeah, I saw that. I did see the nether portal in the main village. Well, I saw a waypoint to the main village. I don't know if it necessarily saw. But yeah, Padbay would make sense here. I also accidentally came across, I think, your treehouse. It's somewhere over here too. That's the second one. Must have many, get many places. Oh, okay. So, yeah. And then I know we also have another portal by GC's lab. But yeah, so that's the plan for the village. I'm glad I found that because, again, it's intended to be like a playground. For redstoning. Fly like an eagle. Why didn't I just take the waypoint? That would have been faster. I guess I'll fly. I hit a tree. It's all right. I'm uncovering the map, so accidental success. All right, here we go. So yeah, like I said, when I haven't figured out the schedule just yet, because I have to look at all the factors that are my school. I have the schedule, and now I know how the schedule kind of works. I just have to, I think I overshot it. Let's see. Map, where am I? Oh yeah, I'm way off. Can I just teleport to waypoint? Oh, I can just do it that way too. That's what I thought, but all right. So I'll be working on the beach town is kind of the stream stuff that I'm going to be doing. So let's get into, wait, do I have my, okay, I have my sword, my pickaxe, my axe, and then a bunch of stuff that I added to work on. So we'll go ahead and dump all that real quick. It's just all the things that I'm working on for the subway station slash farm. Actually, yeah, throw that. There we go. Those are the only things that I actually had. Everything else is back at the case. Okay, so game mode, survival. Boom. All right. Bring it on, guys. For now. Oh, I forgot. I'll have to change that up for the trees to get more trees, because we have that area kind of settled, and this area is more the subtler stuff, but I need some of the like magic wood and stuff like that too. That's all right. All right, so our plan. Oh, we got a bunch of friends. Fun. I'm not that. Hi, Mr. Jax. Let's back up a little bit. Boom. Boom. There we go. Hope all is well. Work was kind. All right, so, whoop. Or if he didn't work. Oh, rude. Rude. Sir. No one invited you to this party. I don't have any food. And looks like I need it. I can't even run, guys. Oh, I'm level 40. Wow. All right, let's go back to the main village real quick. We didn't prepare for this. Hopefully we don't get raided in a second here. That's what happened last time. I should have food up here somewhere. There's some food. What other resources? Let's see. We can bring. I'm gonna bring all but obviously one. Those. Do you want to do some copper mining soon? Got good materials. Oh shoot, we got 2 spots for copper? Holy crap, that's a lot of copper. What can we put? This is the part. I still really need to get this organized. There is no organization to this. If anyone thinks there is, they're lying to you. Back to the bottom. What's something in here that we need to sort? Lava buckets. We have so many. I'm gonna do lava bucket. I'm just gonna do buckets. But we'll include water buckets and lava buckets. I have a place for treasure chests. Let's please put it back. Gosh. I should probably eat those carrots. I am dying. I mean, I should be eating the chicken, but I gotta find the chicken first. Oh my gosh, there we go. Yeah, so I think I need to get my wireless keyboard and mouse. Okay, so this one we'll leave alone. Let's take the one that I just emptied. And we'll put the bucket symbol on it. No, not carrots. Copper. We're going to put the bucket symbol on it. And yes, filled buckets are going to obviously take up a lot more room. But that's okay. There we go. Put the buckets in there. I thought we had a bunch more copper. It's like... And there's a few more spots where I know there's some more copper still stored. Plus, there's also the copper blocks. What I don't have is beeswax. I need to get... Add to the farm lists. We need a wax farm. Bee farm. I think it's on this level. Nope. Haven't added signs to any of these. That's how unorganized it is. I just got so... There was so many things I had to move. I just started throwing them in. Throwing them in and saying, okay, find a treasure chest for it. It's worked. There it is. We'll go ahead and take... Wait, is this a trapped one? Oh, it's a trap chest. Well, I don't want that. And our lone one ender pearl. Alright, now I have... Oop. Made a little shortcut for falling and for climbing, but I didn't finish it. Okay. Got some of the stuff we need, and it'll be good. It's daytime now. Beach town. All right. So. Just in case you didn't know, you can chop most of the trees. There are some trees that don't chop using this little shortcut, but one of the add-ons I added when I did the update was a mod called Tree Harvester, which instantly chops down the tree and then plants a new one, and then you get all the resources. So again, we are trying to get more of these here. So that's why I put down the trees in hopes then that we could... Look at that. Look at that. And it gives you all the resources down at the bottom. Not supposed to do all that, but then we got some resources that we can use to make pretty things. So that was one of the goals of the last one. I will have to tell Mr. Nurse about this one. What a small army of babies. I mean, the baby pandas are always cute. I love them. They are my best friend. But yeah, Tree Harvester, best thing ever. You add it to your Modrinth mod pack, which if you're not using Modrinth, what are you doing? It's not perfect, because obviously it's planting a lot more trees than we need. Oh, that's getting rid of some of my lights, though. That's all right. We've got our redwoods over here. No, these are the maple logs. They do not leave as many seeds. But I guess the other ones are kind of ginormous, so. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just chopping down. Gathering resources. Okay, I'm specifically looking for more of there's some more cocoa beans of the blue trees, which are going to be more over here. So let's wander back this way. No, this is the light purple. That's okay. Oh, here we go. Here's a big one. Yeah, love this mod. Can't. It was bugging me. It wasn't in the resource log when I installed it. I was like, oh, I'll just deal with it. But the big trees are the problem. All right, let's. The big trees are what's the problem. Because they take forever, and if you can't reach them, you're just SOL. And then it won't despawn the leaves. Okay, for now, just go ahead and put this here. All right, we're gonna put our logs down in here. Oh, I do have a magic sapling. Let's go ahead and put that down. Everything else, I feel like we're in high supply of. Sweet berries. We're in high supply of pretty much everything else. So. Hold on to the sticks. For now. Flop out those. I mean, sure, does your equipment wear? Yes, but it wears in the same level it does to just actually use it. Did I break that one? I don't remember breaking that one. I mean, I'll take it. Or maybe it broke because it was connected to one of the other ones I broke. But yeah, so the mod is meant to... It not only does it, but it also takes down your equipment at the same rate it would if you were to harvest it yourself. I do want a few of the jungle trees to come back. I don't know that I want as many. And that's the thing. If you're like, oh, I don't want this tree to be here anymore, all you have to do is then harvest the seed and it won't come back. Hi, Mr. Turtle. For those who forgot, our turtles did sanction this. There was a whole group of them. I saw the new update and I almost cried seeing the little animals. Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen the new update. It's on my to watch list. Nether portal house complete. There we go. Wow, wow, wow. Nope. Nope.
This is an excellent rectangle.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Rectangle.
Lizard.
I don't know why I have that one. I didn't even know it was there. It might be time to go check out and see what the 6 sound effects are. It keeps, every time I shut down my computer, it gets rid of the icons. And then it doesn't populate them back. All right, so the Empriel is really a pretty purple. It's this purple, I believe. Yeah, it's this purple. Right now, I'm going to focus on the magic logs. And there we go. We got some cherry, too. We do need... This is why I keep the jungle, the jungle ones around. They're the ones I use to make all the crafting stuff. Hey, looky there. We need to go to the network and Waystone there. Oh, that's fair too. So much to do. So many activities. All right, we're gonna... Crafting table we're gonna put over here. Well, we will be also streaming. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow as well. Because I got all my work done. Yay me. So maybe that's what we do. Okay. What am I looking for? Actually, I just want these to be these. Perfect. All right. So this is going to be, just for recap of anyone who wasn't here last time. This is going to be a garden area. This is going to be a mine entrance. This is going to be Ackward's specific area, an Ackward, because this is going to be my, well, let's try that. Let's take a look. Oh, I forgot the cactus hurts. I forgot. All the plushies that Jackie left us. I'm pretty sure it was Jackie. So this half is going to be my house since my last one burned down. Yes, I will be making some of it out of stone so it doesn't completely burn down. This half will be the Beach Town shops. Oops. The Beach Town shops. So we'll have me leaving plushies. Never. Never. So this will be Beach Town's shops. To start is this area. And then as we go, well, hey, Mr. Spider. What was that? Oh, God. It's Enderman. Oh, they want to fight. Okay, let's fight. You want to fight? Let's fight. Bring it, Spider. You want to fight? Let's fight. Oh, you brought friends. Oh, shit. Oh, creepers. Jerk. Started this. There we go. All right. Wish I had some knockback right now, but they're really wanting. Holy crap. No. Do not bring them over here. Swim! Why aren't you swimming? Oh, because I wasn't under. Okay, he's out of the way. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm starting to regret my choices here. Waystone out of here! Oh, hey, Tink! Woo! That wasn't fun. Oh man. They just kept growing. They just kept growing and growing and growing. I wasn't built for that. All right. Let's rethink this plan. First off. And I mean, I bought diamond pants. I'll still get my butt kicked. I could go find the emeralds I put somewhere. Because they kept buying paper and I had all that paper left over from when we built the thing. Question. What happens if you do perish on the server? You lose your stuff. That's it. It takes you right back. It takes you right back to your save point, which when you first start, so it takes you back into the village. When you first start the game, when you first start on the server, you teleport to the server starting point is a little gay. It's a little rainbow. You start at the top here. So you start at the top there, and then until you create a bed, which I think there's one in storage, or you can use Abzu's bed because no one ever does, or you can use Jackie's or any bed as a starting point. You do lose all your stuff because it is designed that way, but that's it. You just lose your equipment. So, hi. There's Jackie. Well, good thing I came out of the closet last year. Yeah, there you go. So let's just go down the gay tunnel. Go down the gay tunnel, and you start your journey. All right, let's see what happens now. Okay, most of the piers have despawned. Holy shit. I will never get used to Enderman spawning. Oh my gosh, there's a whole like mob over here. This was not a good idea. I'm gonna see if my oh, it was if not, I was using it. That's how I'm at level 41. Oof. I only took out one. It's kind of slow, but it does work. You just it's one hit. You one hit them. But yeah, I used it. Oh my gosh. I need to eat. Thank you. All right. Took out part of my foundation. Jerk. We don't have that much more time of darkness left. Hello, darkness, my old friend. We did bring lanterns, though. When I say bring, I mean, yeah, it works. That's why I'm level 41 right now and not 6. So we're gonna add some light over here because they keep spawning in this area. And that way, no. Mr. Creeper. I got a baby zombie on the chicken. Oh no, does that mean the theater's gonna explode now with popcorn? Come on. Yep, thank you, Mr. Creeper. This way, please. See, once you know how to fight these things, they're not really that scary. Oh, that thing is. And of course, we're in the jungle, so he's not going to despawn because of... Alright, here we go. 2 of them? I missed them both. Haha, it worked. What is happening, stupid spider? There we go. All right. We're not. Nope. Nope. Not right now. I don't want to deal with... Oh, it's daytime. Here. It's daytime here. Go figure. Okay. We need something better than carrots, because... Honestly, almost out of carrots. I have chickens here somewhere. I have a crap ton of chickens. And I always kept chickens on me, but I just haven't as of recently. Nope, don't go down that stair. All right. Back to building? Try this again? Not get assaulted? Hey, look. It's daytime. Great. Let's try and get some more. So I'm gonna put these lanterns over here. That should help them not spawn so much. They still might spawn in a few areas, but at least not like right where we're working. Oh, look, some more arrows. Okay. Yep. Let's go ahead and take these pumpkins out of here, because we'll use them for our golems later on. Boom. Can you give me any pumpkins? Oh, I guess I can make them into seeds later. All right. So first things first, I'm a realist. I mean, first things first is we're going to build the platform for the shops. Now, I'm really liking this, like, blue. So all of my stuff, I'm going to kind of build around the blue. So that's why I've done kind of the green outline and then the purple and pink stairs. Because yes, as much as this is a survival game, it's also a design game. I was hanging out with a member of Team Stars yesterday. Oh, hey, Alana. I totally missed you. I gave you both instructions for free skins if you want. Oh, thank you. My eldest loves making new skins for themselves. I have, I think, 14 or 15 different ones in Bedrock. All right, let's see if we got any more. Oh, we did get a few more magic trees. Let's go ahead and... But yeah, so... Oop. Didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. That did mess up the auto planting, but that's okay. Put that back. I'm gonna add a few more. But yeah, the blue wood is what I'm gonna kind of build everything around. The other colors are just there to support. That thing got massive. Oh, it's 2 trees. 2 trees in 1. Okay, lots of stuff over here. Okay. And then here's another blue one. And we just get all the seeds and wood and everything. Look at that. 5. We're gonna be killing it. We have 8 of these now. Look at that. Oh, the blue. No, it's good because we need more of these blue trees. I only planted 2 to start. I'm like, I'm basing everything on this blue stuff. And then didn't plant any trees. And then planted like 1,000 of these maple ones. It's the Canadian in me, guys. Speaking of which, I'm making a Canadian dish tonight called pâté chinois. A lot of people also know it as shepherd's pie. Slightly different, as pâté chinois uses typically ground beef. But that's okay. Actually, now I'm thinking, I don't necessarily want that to be blue. I want this to be something a little more explosion-proof. I want that to be a little more explosion-proof. Because that's going to be our mine entrance for the community. And then there's another one for myself. Mine will go down. Because I'm also going to build an elevator. As I go down the levels, I can take the elevator right back up. Kind of an emergency exit. Because you guys can see how well I handle being overwhelmed by mobs. Actually doing pretty good on the community center floor. And welcome in to those who are stopping by. Whether you're lurking or you're chatting or think I'm just off the wall crazy, you're all welcome here. Just don't be a douchebag. It's literally my only rule. It's a pretty important one, especially nowadays. All right. Looks like we're going to get this quarter done. Maybe it might take a few more. For those who don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm crouching so I don't fall. Ah! You're not supposed to be there, Mr. Log. Huh? Must be the trader. Oh, so close. Need 3 more locks. Also need like a doorway, but we have the door. Priorities. I just really like that door. Yep, look at that. We got the trader. Being a trader. All right, move same. Oh. Oh, because I took all the jungle. Those, I'll go take those back to the community center. Let's go put the sand back where it belongs. Creeper! Blame you. There we go. No. And the creeper destroyed about half the sand. So, you know, we'll have to get more sand eventually. No biggie. All right. When I go back, let's see. Wait, do any of those trees? No, none of those trees sprout. Okay, so we're gonna head back. Gonna go put up those things. Now, this is my favorite part, is I like to build elevators. I really do. They bring me joy. This is the kelp farm. This is for the kelp farm, but it also serves as a person elevator. See, and you can get out and everything. So, if you ever want to drop off resources to the community center, it's a one-stop shop. So we got that one, that one, that one, and that one. And I'm pretty sure those all have spots. Oh, my hand just went numb. And it is 1 o'clock, and it's time for me to go eat some lunch, as well as go pick up my kids. Eat lunch, then go pick up my kids. But I thank you guys all for hanging out with me today on this mixed stream, this varied stream. Oh, putting blue boxes down. Yes, I am. I'm making it blue because I'm blue. Dobby dee dobby da. Sorry, I got really into the building side and being paranoid I was gonna get attacked by mob. I forgot to check chat. But y'all are appreciated. I will be back tomorrow for some Minecraft. I'm gonna start at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which I know for a lot of you is like noon, 11. And we'll stream till about noon Pacific time. About 4 hours tomorrow. Oh. Disconnect. There we go. I forgot to disconnect. And was attacked by a phantom. Great time. But yeah, also I will be back on tomorrow. And then we'll take the weekend off because kids. Oh, we'll miss you, Nerdy. We'll miss you. We'll put a little Nerdy logo somewhere, maybe on the stream, just so that you're here in presence. 'Cause Nerdy's always watching, y'all. Nerdy's always watching. And then next week, I'm working on a schedule. We are gonna stream, but I also need to go into my lab and get everything set up. So I know I'll be doing that at least on Monday. No. I think I'm going to stream on Monday, go in on Tuesday, stream on Wednesday and Friday. Go in on Thursday. I'm hoping I can get most of it done Tuesday while the kids are at school. So that's the plan. Again, trying to figure it out with my schedule and all for everything else for a regular stream, but we are going to regularly stream, even if it's just me doing homework and chatting, because I missed y'all last semester. So, but I'll be back tomorrow. So I hope to see you guys there. If you can't be there, I'll just tell me and I'll put you there in spirit too. All right, let's find someone to raid. Who do we have on of our friends first? I have a philosophy. It's friends first. And then if there's no one doing anything. Oh, we have another co-working stream, it looks like. Then we'll look at Minecrafters. Who's Minecrafting? Let's see, Cozy. I'm looking for vibe. I'm looking for the right vibes. That's what it's about. Nope, definitely not that one. Oh, here we go. This one looks potential. I just like this guy's emote and seems a good time. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. They're playing survival, working on a drain, so that'll be fun. So we'll go ahead and we'll head there. Yeah, new friend, always a good time. It's a fun little avatar. Seems like a fun guy. All right, so first message is for followers. Second message is for subscribers. Use the one that fits your motif. And again, I will see you guys. Oh, we're going to beat the ads. Perfect. Start the raid. Snooze. We weren't going to beat the ads before it raided over. Thank you guys all for being here. And again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I can snooze the ads and then we'll make it. Bye. So we want to thank you all for coming and joining our Awkward Family gathering for today. But now we are going to say goodbye until next time. Bye, y'all. That wasn't what I meant to press.
Cool.